In 2023, Sea Legacy initiated a multi-year conservation campaign in Australia.
Our overall goal for our expedition to the Southern Bight was to create a solid foundation upon which we can build a proper expedition for Australia.
I personally feel that this is one of the most important conservation opportunities of my lifetime.
And one where we can truly make a difference regarding all the threats to southern right whales.
The Great Australian Bight is a very unique place in the world. The most amazing thing about it is it's literally 1,000 kilometers of sheer cliff face into the ocean. It's a barrier between nature and humans. We are at the bottom part of the world, nothing between us and Antarctica.
Scott Pertelli is a close friend of mine. He has gone through a very long process to end up with all the permits necessary to allow us to get in the water with these southern right whales.
We want to protect these animals, and to protect these animals we need to know them, and the only way to do that is to understand what's going on below the surface.
To build a bridge of compassion and understanding for an animal like a southern right whale that very few people even know about, you have to do more than just talk about it. You really have to create an emotional bridge. We do that through film and photography.
Southern right whales are one of the largest whales in the world. They're also one of the most endangered. Southern right whales are called right whales because they're the right whale to hunt. Back through the whaling days, once you harpoon them, they would actually float. It's easy for them to bring them into their boat, get the oil and the meat from these animals.
By the beginning of the 1800s, these animals were on their path to extinction.
One of the threats to these whales is seismic activities, geological exploration in search for minerals and oil. Seismic impacts whales specifically because everything they do is about audio.
They filter feed these enormous swarms of krill. The vast majority of their sensory world is sound. The blasting disrupts their vital communication and hinders their ability to navigate, communicate, find food, and even reproduce.
You quickly understand that we must keep all seismic exploration, oil drilling, shipping traffic, tourism, and bottom trawlers away from these whales. Bottom trawlers are boats that are anywhere from 50 meters to 100 meters long. They could be factory ships, but they carry these massive nets that they lower to the ocean floor, and they run a heavy gauge train and they destroy everything in their path. They destroy all the coral, all the habitat. It's like clear-cutting the rainforest. But these fishing practices are also incredibly loud. These whales have been coming to these places for thousands of years, and they're not used to that level of noise and destruction. Those boats, those nets, the noise is in direct conflict with these whales. This needs to be a place where whales can come to raise their calves, give birth, mate without the disturbance of humans. We need to keep these big companies out of here.
The government of Australia has done a pretty good job creating protections for these whales. But they would really love to get more public participation, more people commenting to tell the government what they want. And what the government is asking is very simple. Would you like to see more protections for these waters so that these whales can have a place to be?
The whole southern coast of Australia and Western Australia need to be declared as whale sanctuary.